Let's send it to the first round of the tournament, Virgil Flynn and Nick Rage. Take away at ringside, Frank Culbertson.
All right, this match is also part of the light heavyweight tournament. Introducing first at a combined weight of 170 pounds from Miami, Florida, Nick Rage. His opponent at 160 pounds from Detroit, Virgil Flynn.
There he is, Virgil Flynn from Detroit, coming through the doors for this second match in the inaugural Portland Wrestling Light Heavyweight Championship. Referee Albert McClure in the ring for this to be the third man. Virgil Flynn with great reputation. We saw him here in Portland Wrestling about a year and a half ago, Jim Valley. But he is in against Nick Rage, two guys who appeared to be good friends in the interview we just saw.
Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, obviously a lot of fans who you can tell remember Virgil and are happy to have him back, welcome him back here to Portland Wrestling. And I think it says something about the importance of the light heavyweight championship, that it's able to woo athletes back like Virgil Flynn here to Portland Wrestling.
Absolutely. We have just seen a terrific first-round matchup as Laramie Lexo went down to defeat to El Hijo de Chupacabra, much to the chagrin of Derek Drexel.
Derek put a lot of money in Laramie Lexo, and we'll see if he gets his money's worth out of him one of these days. But I'll tell you what, it was a great first outing by... Wait a second. I don't know if you can see it over there by the corner. Look who's back out. It's Derek Drexel and Rick Luxury. Who could they be scouting in this match? Their guy lost.
Unbelievable.
They've got no reason to be out here, Frank.
Well, I think they're just looking to find someone who's going to come out victorious. Obviously, it wasn't Laramie in the first round. But Nick Rage right now comes in with a good reputation from Miami. Well, obviously, the friendship might be out the window early because the championship is on the line. You can be friends, but once inside the ring, Jim, it's a competitor against competitor.
It's like they say, friends is friends, but business is business, and this is all business, as you can tell by the clothesline. Oh, into that nice backbreaker there by Nick Rage.
That's how you take care of those midgets.
Nick Rage.
That's how you take care of those midgets?
Strong words from Nick Rage. In the interview, they shook hands. They were all friendly. I'm not sure what transpired out there. I'm not sure. Maybe Derek got to him already.
It's possible maybe Derek Drexel got to him. Maybe he was just faking Virgil out the whole time. It's hard to say what's going through the mind of Nick Rage, but obviously, whoa, misses with that spinning senton.
Beautiful trick move by Nick Rage, but it didn't work. Oh, my goodness. I will call that the
like a cannonball. Yeah.
Into the pool, but this time it was into Nick Rage.
Derek Drexel is now left ringside with Rick Luxury. I don't know if they got what they needed in left or what have you, but either way, nice backbreaker there by Nick Rage into a stomach breaker.
That's 3 times he has worked on the back in the midsection. Could be a smart maneuver by Nick Rage to pick a body part. Being the thinner man that he is, Flynn doesn't have a lot of extra in the abdomen area like some of us, Jim.
I don't know what you're talking about, Frank. That is, but
speaking for myself.
I can speak that clearly as well. Nice brain buster there by Nick Rage on Virgil Flynn. Virgil, though, has got those six-pack abs. He's as lean a competitor, and there's a lot of muscle there. I don't know if that's the spot that I would pick, but thus far it seems to be an effective strategy by Nick Rage.
No, as we mentioned, Nick Rage comes from Miami. Flynn comes from Detroit. Competitors from all over making their tournament debuts here in Portland Wrestling. Next week, the tournament continues as Timothy Thatcher, the British Messiah, takes on Seito Hayashi from Japan, and Brian Ward takes on DJ Riz from Harlem. Terrific first round action here in Portland Wrestling. But still to come tonight, your main event, it is Skag Rollins, the 3-time Pacific Northwest heavyweight champion, going for a 4th against Vinny Massaro. Massaro obviously had planned on Caden Matthews. A big surprise with Skag Rollins.
Did you mention that Nick Rage is from Miami?
Absolutely.
He must work inside. He's the whitest guy ever from Miami, but hey, maybe he uses that SPF 45.
That could be. Burns easy, keeps the shirt on. But right now,
nice hammerlock there.
He is keeping the hammerlock on Virgil Flynn. And he has really got his arm tied around his neck so that Virgil has no way out of this move.
Nice float over there by Nick Rage on Virgil Flynn. Good grounded style. It's always good to hit those high spots when you get your chance. Nice. He's into the ropes there. on the Magistral cradle or the Oklahoma roll, depending on where you're from, south of the border or the southern part of the USA.
Big uppercut by Virgil Flynn. Now whips with Nick Rage in, but he follows him up. Good move, holds onto the arm. Knee lifts into the midsection, which is not clearly as developed as Virgil Flynn. Beautiful bridge, suplex, 1-2, almost a 3 count.
Not enough to get him there in that Northern Lights suplex. Nick Rage still has got a lot going here. So much on the line in this light heavyweight tournament. All these guys want to make their mark in Portland Wrestling to be the first person ever in the history books to hold that title.
Absolutely, and speaking of first, the way to start your morning off first and right is with the Buckhead Show on Z100 or K-Duck in Eugene, Oregon. I know you have to put up with Derek the Weasel, if you will, on it, but tune into the Buckhead Show. Buckhead, make your day start off right. Lots of laughter, great music, fun stuff. Check out the Buckhead Show. But right now, I think that's where Nick Rage would like to be, listening to the radio.
Nick Rage is definitely out of it right now, thanks to Virgil Flynn. Virgil's very sound strategy here. Both these guys have come in with a game plan and have stuck to it very, very well in this opening round matchup in the light heavyweight tournament.
Well, we've seen a lot of high-risk maneuvers out of both these matches so far. All 4 men know that if they want to win this prestigious tournament, they've got to pull out all the ropes, pull out everything that they have in their arsenals if they're going to win.
There you saw the back spring. I guess it would be a standing senton there, the butt, as some people call it, by Virgil Flynn. All these guys opening up here, and you see Nick Rage is not going to play like that with Virgil Flynn. Virgil, though, goes right back up to the top, runs that staircase of the 3 ropes, and
but Nick Rage clearly in control. Looks like he's just gaining a little second wind.
Look at the tenacity by Virgil Flynn as he hits the Rana.
Wow, did he throw Nick Rage across the ring, Jim? You saw him, he didn't even hit the bottom rope, just sprung all the way up.
That was one fluid motion there by Virgil Flynn. What tremendous athleticism there. I'm surprised we didn't get a pinfall there.
Well, Nick Rage, I think maybe isn't sure what he signed up for. He thought he could take Virgil Flynn down as just a slightly bigger man, but hasn't turned out that way. But a great counter into what was going to be a powerbomb, but a huge uppercut by Nick Rage.
Virgil Flynn there with a standing sidekick. Got Nick Rage reeling. We'll see what happens here in the corner. What's Virgil going to do next?
You can see Virgil a little bit tired at this point. Oh, my goodness.
Wow, he
caught drop kick.
All of the drop kick there. All of that, just all that force hit Nick Rage square in the chest. That was like an atomic drop kick.
Oh, my goodness, a 450. That should do it. 2, 3 is all over. Ring the bell. 457. Jim, what was that?
Some people call it the Firebird. Other people call it the 450. I call it a victory for Virgil Flynn in the first round of the light heavyweight tournament.
Unbelievable move. Virgil Flynn pulling out all the stops. Victorious. Moving on in the Pacific Northwest light heavyweight tournament, as you mentioned.